Hello and welcome to the Fair Digest Sports News Desk. My name is Clinton John, and I'll be bringing you the latest in sports from around the world and more specifically South Africa. Um, at the Fair Digest, we believe in tackling tough issues such as racism in sport, transformation in South African sport, as well as other issues that may come up. We will also be giving you results from all of South Africa's games in sports, whether it be cricket, rugby, soccer. We'll try and get the women involved in netball and hockey and whatever else. We'll try and give you everything that we can. We'll also be bringing you selected results from American sports such as NFL and the NBA. So into the sports news now. South Africa, the Springboks took on Japan last week, Friday, and won out comfortable victors 41-7. The Boks ran in 6 tries to Japan's 1, with Makazole Mapimpi running in 3 tries for himself. And just a little side note, he paid a tribute to Winene, the young girl that was raped and murdered some time ago, and it was just touching to see that a sportsman like himself being so unselfish and helping a nation heal. And then now we're just going to go into some first round NFL action. The Kansas City Chiefs cruised to victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars by 40 points to 26. Patrick Mahomes threw for 378 yards, while Sammy Watkins had 198 yards receiving. Sammy Watkins also had 2 touchdowns in that game. 3 touchdowns, I beg your pardon. The Chiefs will be happy with the result, but the one slightly concerning factor will be the fact that they gave up 26 points, albeit to a good Jacksonville Jags side. They'll be concerned because they try to address that issue in off-season by hiring some new staff and getting in some players in that department. But I think once they find a rhythm, because I know the rhythm's important in the NFL, once they find a rhythm, they'll be a much better defensive side, and given the fact that they made it all the way to the Super Bowl last season, they will be contenders again. 6-time Super Bowl champs, the Patriots, had a strong showing against division rivals when they took on the Steelers in Foxborough. Pats won that one 33-3, with the GOAT Tom Brady throwing for over 300 yards, while Josh Gordon caught Tom Brady's first touchdown pass, while Philip Dorsett was the recipient of the other 2. Steve Gostkowski also kicked 4 field goals, as the Pats were dominant in this one. Playing like that and starting like that and being 6-time Super Bowl champs and having added Antonio Brown into the mix, one can only see good things for this side in the future, and possibly another Super Bowl berth pretty soon. The other outstanding result from the NFL was undoubtedly the Ravens. The Ravens beat the Miami Dolphins 59-10 in their season opener, with the quarterback from the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, throwing for over 300 yards and 5 touchdowns. Mark Ingram also rushed for over 100 yards and helped himself to 2 touchdowns, while Mark Andrews, Patrick Ricard, Willie Snead, Miles Boykin and Marquise Brown all found their way into the end zone. So Ravens starting really well in that one. Just a side note as well, RG3 came on at quarterback and helped himself to a touchdown pass late on in the game as well. So everything's kind of looking good for the Ravens at the moment. Dolphins are looking extremely shaky. In other sports news, there was a massive fight over the weekend. UFC 242, Khabib Nurmagomedov against Dustin Poirier. Khabib was dominant from the start, pinning Poirier against the cage, putting him in all sorts of kind of wrestling maneuvers as well. He was all over him, and in the third round, Poirier thought he found an opening when he had Khabib in a guillotine, but Khabib with his prowess on the ground managed to wriggle out of that and countered with a submission attempt of his own, a rear naked choke, and from then on it wasn't very long until the fight was stopped and Poirier tapped out. Poirier must be commended for his performance, though. I don't think anyone really thought he'd last until the third round, but he fought a good fight. But Khabib's ground game is just way too strong at the moment for anyone. And Khabib said after the fight that he's gonna take a couple days to make his decision on another fight, and we'll know soon. The fight that everyone wants to see, perhaps not Conor McGregor, is Tony Ferguson. Now, Tony Ferguson comes from a grappling background as well, so him fighting Khabib will be an interesting matchup. To see those two going at it on the ground will be a spectacle. Poirier was visibly distraught after the fight, saying that he prepared well and he felt that this was his moment, and so Poirier must be again commended for his massive effort. But not many people can get past Khabib's ground game at all at the moment. So I think it's just one of those situations where Khabib was just too good on the night once again. So thank you for joining me at the Sports Desk. I'll be bringing you more of the latest news stories. Don't forget as well to catch my other channel, which will be a Protea fan channel. So we'll be bringing you results as well as my opinion. I also want to interact with the fans and get your say, your views, your what you think of things going on inside the inner workings of South African sport in general. The Proteas cricket, the Springboks, Bafana Bafana, Banyana Banyana. We'll be trying to cover most things here, and just trying to keep a finger on the pulse of South African sport and find out what you guys like, don't like, and those sorts of things. And then finally, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fair Digest YouTube channel, as well as subscribing to our online magazine, where there is a lot more content. I personally write articles, sports articles for the magazine, but we have a range of other content. And like I said in the beginning of this video, we tackle tough issues at the Fair Digest. Issues such as racism, femicide, all sorts of hard-hitting issues that we believe can be solved through educating people and getting awareness out there of these issues. There will be a link in the video description, so you can go ahead and go subscribe to our weekly magazine and find out all the ins and outs of that. We believe at the Fair Digest that everyone has a story to tell, and everyone's story will be heard here at the Fair Digest. Thank you.